So come on. 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah, from the land of the lost, trans-Canada cross, patriotic and I honor with my hand on my heart.
Hi, this is Matthew Williams. Welcome to the second episode of Canada A. Wow, and thank you so much. You know, I didn't think that people would actually tune in to listen to the first episode of the show, eh? But here we are on episode 2, on my own channel to boot. You know, Ina-chan was very nice to lend her channel to me in the beginning, but there were a lot of people checking out her channel because of me, so she said it was only fair for people to go directly to a place that's focused just on me. Personally, I think she was getting annoyed that people were only subscribing to her channel because of me. But what can I say? Actors. I guess even Canadian ones have diva moments, eh? Though, seriously, she's a very nice person, eh? She even helped me set up my own channel here on YouTube. I even have my own email. So, you can subscribe for All Matthew all the time here at iammatthewian. My name is spelled wrong. Ina-chan, my name is missing a T. What? I'm not. It's just that my name is spelled wrong, and I think it's only fair that... Wait! You don't have to get mad. I really appreciate all you did. It's just that my name... you know what? It's fine the way it is. Really. I'm sorry. I don't like fighting. Alrighty, let's start over then. So, I have a new channel, and apparently there's a project happening that's all about work that's centered around me. That is so cool. Though, I can't imagine that there are a lot of those around, but I suppose if you have anything in your YouTube channel that's about Canada, just let me know about it, and I'll link it to this channel so everyone in Canada can see it, eh? And yeah, if you want to email me as well, you can contact me at iammatthewian@gmail.com. And the spelling's correct this time. So now, let's get on with the show, eh? So, I have a question here from NekoNekoMe123, and I hope I pronounced your name right. So, let's have a listen.
Hi, Matt. My question is, what's the weather like in spring and summer? I mean, I know you get a lot of snow, but is there ever a time where it doesn't snow much? Or even at all?
Well, I'm very much aware that Canada has a reputation for winter. I mean, ice hockey is probably my most favorite sport of all, eh? And Quebec does have his Hôtel de Glace, or Ice Hotel as it's called in English, in Quebec City every winter. And it's pretty much up to 10 months of winter up in my northern Arctic areas. But, well, bottom line is, let me just clarify that the following list of Canadian stereotypes relating to my climate are not true. Number 1. My citizens don't live in igloos. Even the Inuit, who are famous for building igloos here in Canada, don't live in them, eh? Igloos are built mainly as temporary shelter during hunting or ice fishing, though I'm sure there are a few eccentric survivormen exceptions out there. But igloo housing, totally untrue, in general. Number 2. Dog sled is not the primary mode of travel in Canada. While I agree it's more environmentally friendly, and before the advent of automobiles, I suppose it was fairly popular up north. But now, dog sledding is mostly a recreational winter adventure more than in sport. And most importantly of all, number 3. It is not winter all the time in Canada. It's understandable for people to think that way, eh? Because Canada, after all, is a huge landmass, and I pretty much occupy almost half of the northern part of North America. So, just by the nature of my geography, I actually have a variety of climates, eh? I have a temperate climate on my southern regions, and the further north you go, the climate changes to subarctic and Arctic. My regions that have temperate climates experience spring, summer, autumn, and winter seasons, while my subarctic have very long and cold winters and very hot but short summers. The regions that have Arctic climates enjoy very cool summers, but in the winter, as Quebec would say, il fait so frais, du quoi mon va tomber.
Quoi? Ah, tabernacle! I say no such thing. If you are going to misquote me, the least you can do is make the correct pronunciation. Maudit anglais.
Je suis désolé, Quebec. Merci beaucoup, Quebec.
Stop screwing around with its subtitles, Ina-chan.
Getting back to the subject matter, as I already mentioned, just because of the nature of my geography, depending on which part of Canada you're in, you'll experience completely different climates. BC, for example, has the mildest winter of all my provinces, thanks to being surrounded by the Pacific Ocean and being protected from the Arctic cold by the Canadian Cordillera and the North American Rockies. As a result, BC's winters in her coastal areas are so mild that it rarely snows at all. Somewhat similar is Ontario, being surrounded by the Great Lakes and the Canadian Shield. His southern region experiences a temperate climate, though as you go further up north, his climate changes close to subarctic. Southern Ontario usually has milder winters compared to the rest of Canada, with the exception of BC, of course, though once in a while Mother Nature dumps in more snow than he's used to, thus giving Ontario a reputation for crying like a helpless little girl whenever he gets buried under 3 meters of snow.
Hey! I find that inaccurate jest about my person highly offensive and a defamation of my character.
Well, people normally don't call for the army to dig you out of a little snow.
Oh, be quiet, Manitoba. 116 centimeters is not a little snow. Toronto is the largest city in Canada and the economic center of this country. It's completely unacceptable for my vital region to be paralyzed when the country depends so much in its...
Shut up!
You're so full of yourself. I'm surprised all that hot air isn't enough to melt your snow all winter. That's enough talk from a former half province. Even Newfoundland...
I screwed some this year, bye. I can finally afford to buy myself a coat.
Where took you this year?
Come on, guys. Play nice.
Excuse me? I don't want to hear that from a flatliner who's receiving the second to the highest equalization. Well, I have news for you! The world doesn't revolve around Ontario's ivory tower anymore, you arrogant prick! Practice that cheerleading, high-spirit energy pep rally thing you brag about to hide that disagreeable demeanor of yours. I'm friendly, goddammit! Alright, you, me, outside! I'm gonna...
That's it! Misconduct penalty! Both of you in your respective boxes. 10 minutes! What? Why do I...
No! Watch your back, Four Eyes. Bring it on, prairie boy.
Those two. They just triggered another one of my brain-numbing migraines. Thank God Quebec wasn't here to join in on the fray.
Quoi?
Pas de quoi, Quebec. I think that's all about I can handle before my head explodes. Thanks again for tuning in for this episode, Canada A. Until next time.
I know this place is where I